This is a program I use is this is Lightburn, and I'm gonna you make a display nameplate with this. I use this program to create it, and then I save it as a SVG, and then I open it up and recreate software and burn it. I'm going to just do a quick one, and this is how I start. First, I want to type the name I want to do it in. I'm going to do my own name. Okay, and I don't want what I do is click on it, and then I'll just scroll down to find me a font that I like. And you really want to make it. We want to use a font that's thick that won't break so easy. So I'm going to. I think I'm going to. Let me scroll down a little bit till I see something I like. See that's nice, but it's the letters are too thin. Unless you're gonna reinforce it or some type. Now those letters will work fine because it's really even all the way across. So I'm gonna cut it out of that, and you can italicize it. That will work. And let's just scroll on, and I may come back to that. Let me see what I like. Find one with a one I might like a little bit better. We will go with this, and this is the way I'm going to do it. Uh, right now it's about 9 inches, and I really want it a little bit. I want to use a taller letter, so I'll make it like say I end up with about two, maybe I set it at 1.75 in height, and it's about 9, so 10 inches. That's good. Anyway, inside of that. Um, so now what I'll do next is I need a base, so I can. I don't want it to be. Let's see. I'm gonna see. Um, 0.3. I'm using inches and not millimeters. Okay, so let me back up. Now I get it up about right along there. Bring it in some, and then I will go down. Oh, hold on. I don't know why. I want to go down a little bit, make it a little bit so the J hangs off. But I want to be inside that J real good. Okay, but like that. Now all I have to do is just, and actually if I wanted to make it bigger, I could offset the a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it like it is. I think it will be fine. So, and now I'm gonna just select both of them, and then I'm gonna use the boolean, and I wanna union it. See, like that. Now it's gonna cut out exactly like you see it. So now that's fine. But now I need a base to go on. So this is what I do. I'll take it. I'm gonna have to measure a board also. Let's see if one of them, what I'm cutting it out is long enough. Let me check my wood. Okay. Yeah. What I say, 9 inches? Let me see. It's about a little over 9. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna change the size to 9, or even 9, even 9, just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to. I need the wood that I have is about 9 1/4. So I'm gonna draw out my block, and I'm gonna make it 9.125, and I want an inch, 1 inch and a half, wide. Okay, in depth. 9 1/8 wide, 1.25 in depth, 1.5 in depth. Okay, so now I can round the corners, or I can, but I'm gonna invert them. Okay, so I put a minus behind it, and I will make them go in. Okay, so now I want to go in, and I say I'm going in 3/16, and say okay. All right. So now we'll get rid of this. Click back on it and go back to the outside, and that will round it out for me. And that's what I want. And now I can grab this, and line it up like that. Okay, now it's ready. So now what I do is I just say File, Export, and I'm gonna export it as an SVG, and I'm gonna name it. I'm just gonna name it Taylor plate. And put an N in between. Just like that. And say save. Okay. Now I'm gonna stop this right here, and then I'm gonna set the camera up so you can actually watch the watch me set it up, and I'll try to get it down where you can see the ladies are doing the work. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the WeCreat software that I'm gonna use. What you're looking at now is I open it up, and I got the material sitting in the bottom, and what I'm gonna do is bring in the what I want to cut, bring in the file to cut. So I hit upload, and it's the one I named Taylor end plate. And open it up, and it comes in. It doesn't comes in the right size, but I know the widest size that I need is the base. So while it's all selected, you can go ahead and hit you could hit group, but that ain't what you really want to do. So what I do while it's there, I say 9.125, and that brings it in. That make everything the right size. So I'm leaving it where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now I want to select the name itself, and then I want to group it, and then this is already grouped. It doesn't need anything. So what I can do, I have a knot right here, and that's fine. That can be part of the. I can actually get around that because I can actually put. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it the way I want. I'm gonna select the burn. So I go. I'm gonna select. I already have some settings in here, so I'm gonna set it for wood names. That's what I select that. So now when I could select it and I tell it to cut, it's gonna cut at 100% power at 8 millimeters a second, and it's gonna do one pass. It should do one pass. I always select the enhanced cutting, and I'll do the same for the name, and do it to cut. I could have did it all one time. So now I'll select it both and place them where I want them to cut. And this camera, when I first did it, the camera was off, but it wasn't a problem. See, I can skip that knot, or I can leave that knot in there. And I think, well, I'll just leave it out. I could leave it in like that, but I know it get kind of the wood sometimes be harder around the knot than away from the knot. So I'm going to exclude the knot this time, and I'm going to do it going to put it just like this, and everything should cut. So before I started the cut, I'm going to set up the camera so we can view down in the laser. So I'm gonna pause it at this point. Okay. Go ahead and start it. Says it takes estimated time 7 minutes 48 seconds, probably a little longer. I really don't like. You know, I'm gonna terminate this. I'm gonna terminate it, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it twice, and that way, I'm sure to get it cut. Cause I don't like to do it like that. I like to see the pieces drop out. So I'm gonna set it to cut twice. Yeah, set it to cut twice. And this should work. All right. See, when you see the pieces dropping, you know it's cutting all the way through. That's what I like to see. I'm moving the camera so you can get a better view. Trying to put the whole picture in view. that should be about it. So, let the smoke out. Let's see. Then we cut all the way through. Okay. I know it should have cut all the way. Yep. Yep. Everything moving. Yep. Okay. Got to work it out of this. So I just break that part off. And yep, it cut through. So now you have to work it out. I'm gonna set the camera back so you can see me take it out. Just. Sorry for the camera shaking, but trying to get it where we can see a little bit better. Okay. All right. So it cut all the way through, so I better break that part off so you don't be fighting with that. Yeah, it cut all the way through. Just gotta get it out. Oh, can't get it all at the same time like that. Okay. This is the new laser that I bought. I have a 50 watt and two other, but I just recently purchased this, and I began to cut different different projects. This is one of them that I use to recreate laser, and I think it works pretty good. And this is I cut it out of pine, and I cut quite a few. And these are some more that I cut out, and I'm gonna show you how I glue them up in a few seconds and get my camera set up, get it out my hand. These are two that I use, and I use bond tight glue to glue them up. This is just a few that I've already did. I have them glued up, and then I'll stain them. I'll use a preconditioned stain and I mix this thing together and do it all in one shot. Once they dry, all dry. These dry, I'll we get these two glued up, and once I get them glued up, I'm gonna let them set, and then I will show you how I take them outside and spray them. I use a little sprayer, and I'll show you all of that. So I do, I just squeeze me out some. Quite a, I don't want too much. And then I'll just take my fingers and, spread it out, make it even. Take the best side and just kind of line them up. Try to get them lined up before I let them touch. And I just really just do it by eye. And do it by eye and look at it. Sometimes trash. Get out the way. Yep. I take my sanding block and I just hit the bottom and hit the bottom. The bottom line that. Not that it really matters that much, you just wanna get the bottom, the stain will take pretty good like that. Just lay them like this. Some of them not even. I just hit a little bit, just hit them a little bit. Get them like that. And just hit it a little bit. And the next thing I'll do, I'm gonna pause it, but I'm gonna show you. And if you want to hit the back, you can a little bit, but I don't really care to do that. And we just lay them like that. And I'm gonna pause it for a second. I'll be right back with you. Now I'm back. I use in order to put my little finish on it, I use about one bottle. I get this from Harbor Freight, and I use a small air compressor. It comes with all of this. It costs about $10, and you get about 5 bottles. You get everything you need to really connect it to a small air compressor. And this is what I'm using. And this is the setup. And you just hit it like that. And while I'm doing it, what I'll do is I just hit the bottom right quick, stand them up, and hit both sides. And While I'm doing that, I put, I hold the mask up to me, and I got one glove, and I'll stand them up, and then I'll spray them both ways, and that's how I do it. So here we go. I just take it and just hit the bottom a little bit. Then I'll take them and stand them up. Just rest. Try to use the rest of the stuff. And that's about it. One bottle goes a long way. One bottle goes a long way. Now I'll take them and just set them aside and let them dry. Maybe tomorrow I'll take them and while I'm going to do something else, I'll go to tomorrow. I'll just go and do something else until they dry. And tomorrow I'll take a can of shellac, can of varnish, and just hit them lightly. And that's it. And they're done. I'm going to continue this, and now I'm going to show you the finishing touch I put on it. And this is what I use. I use shellac, fast drying. And I only spray about one coat on it. After I let it dry, I spray it with the finish, whatever finish I'm gonna put on the whatever varnish I'm gonna use or something like that. But this is what I use to finish it off. I just put one coat on it, spray it lightly, and be done. And I already sprayed these. I'm just gonna spray this one, and I just take it and spray it lightly. Spray it lightly. One little coat. That's it. That's all I do to it. That's all I do to it. That's it. And then I'm finished with it. And it dries real fast. It dries in about 15 minutes. You can, it's done, but you can handle it. And then you can just go ahead and do what you want to do. And these are a couple of items I'm just gonna show. I did those. And I did those too. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'll move the camera. And that's one. That's another one that I did with the WeCreat laser that I purchased. Everything you see I cut using that. And I make those cards. And I enjoy doing it. So, and if you like this, this video, like and subscribe. And I'll continue to make more. And if you want to watch me how from start to finish on anything that I'm showing, I can do that too. So if that's what you want to see, feel free to comment, and I'll read it, and I'll try to accommodate you. Thanks.